Greetings from Cuyahoga Falls. My name is Joehova. All right, baby, let's get this party started. Looks like we're going to be doing contention first. Smokestacks. All right. This should be a good time. Welcome back, everybody. My name is Joehova. It's Saturday. We're hanging out with the UEC. Looks like Ulti's going to be here today. That's excellent news. All right. This is Conquest. So I never know the different names, Conquest or Contention, but I think this is called Conquest, where they have all three that you have to capture. One of those is at the Muma farm. Let's take a look at the battlefield quick, get our bearings. Just for those of you who are new to the Civil War or Antietam National Battlefield, what you're looking at there, that's the Dunker Church. The Visitor Center sits right out there these days. On fire, that's the Muma farm, burned by the Confederates in order to rob the Union of a possible sniper's post. And off in the distance there, you can see that is the Miller Cornfield, the famous Miller Cornfield. Off to the right, those are the East Woods. And up north there, those are, you guessed it, the North Woods. That is the Miller farm over there. And those woods behind the Dunker Church, those are called the West Woods. So, get an idea of where we're at on the battlefield. And it looks like the Confederates are going to be coming in from the cornfield area into the East Woods. So that's the Samuel Poffenberger farm right there. Off in the distance north of the North Woods, that's the Joseph Poffenberger farm. Samuel was Joseph's son. And this general area is where Truman Seymour and his 1st Brigade of the 3rd Division, 1st Corps, started their morning. They came down the Smoketown Road. You're looking at it there through the trees. Goes up that way. And that is where the Union started to come from. Meade then moved 2 of his brigades over to the North Woods, and that's where Hooker set up his 1st Corps the night before the battle. Now, right now, everybody's just going to be getting prepared for the fight, getting the servers ready, and we'll have a restart here shortly. So grab your popcorn, sit back, relax, and prepare to enjoy the fun. Let's get in with the boys.
We're having a little bit of decent quality people trying to load in.
Hey, look at that, 8th Georgia, Major Knight. Pretty interesting. So you can see there on the map, you have the Muma farm at the bottom. Law's position the night before the battle during the skirmish, and of course you have the Union over by the Sam Poffenberger farm and the Confederates coming out of the East Woods. This is very similar to what happened the night before the battle in the Eastwood skirmish. Of course, you had Law's men, I don't have a map pointer, but Law's men down near where the point of contention is, right as the Smoketown Road comes out of the East Woods. And Seymour's guys would have actually been a little further west of this. See where those 2 points come together right below that northern point of contention. All right. Is this the same map? No, this is waterways. Okay, interesting. This looks like the, yeah, it is the Pry Ford. You can see the Muma farm over there on fire. It's quite a ways away. Now you got to remember, these maps are not 100% accurate. The developers did a fantastic job, but it's a really big project, and it's a lot for computers to handle. Trust me, I'm working on my own thing, and it is not easy. The computers do not like it. Alright, that's probably, let's see, 14th Tennessee, 6th Louisiana, 6th Wisconsin, Right, because this is going to be a, in 14th Brooklyn, yeah. This is not a realistic battle. This did not happen during the battle. The Union used the Pry Ford to come across, I believe, 2nd Corps especially. But let's see what we're going to do on this map. Yeah, A, B, and C. Okay, same situation. We're way off on the edge here. This should be interesting. A lot of open ground and then also some wooded areas and a road to defend. You see the Union wagons there. And then the Pry grist mill over here. Okay, so that makes sense. So this map has a few of the areas. Okay, so if we're looking around here, and if that's the Muma farm, which it is, that means that, and this is the grist mill, and that's the Ford. So in real life, yeah, see, these are all monkeyed up because when the Union came across Pry Ford, they went north to get to the battlefield. Now I might be turned around. Well, let's see. We have a compass. Yeah, that's what I thought. See, north is that way. They would have been coming west over. I guess maybe. I wonder if I can see. No, I can't get up high enough. That just feels too far south to me. This is kind of a north bridge. They put it in the area where the north bridge should be. Hey, Goose. 20th Georgia. Love to see you here too, buddy. You guys have a great day today. See the Union starting way out there in the distance. Where are those pesky Confederates? Here they are, over by the grist mill. Let's go hang out in camp, see what these boys are talking about. And you see they already got a gun going. Virginia Battery A.
The only way that you cross is the one way, and we know it's a choke point. And once they cross it, they can obviously go near the mill and try to cross it to sea. So beware of that if they will try to cross. Use the forest to your advantage. If you have buck and ball, go through the forest. If you have rifles, you can go through the open field. That's my suggestion.
Yeah, if they cross, they'll turn immediately left or immediately right and use the forest, a bit like Burnside Bridge. So yeah, if they push into the forest, try and wipe them quick, and go back to holding the.
Right.
They might push Artie up, but I don't think it would be a problem. It takes them a while to.
But you can hear Rich Hogg there talking to Fritz and the rest of the guys in command, trying to figure out what they're going to do. Oh, here we go. James Ryan has the flag. 8th Alabama, German Legion. There's Juicy Boss. This does not bode well for those Yankees. Oh yeah, they're going to fix their bayonets. There's 8th Florida. 1st Lieutenant Monio.
Coming. 8th Florida. Right shoulder shift. Right face. Double quick. Forwards.
Double quick.
Wasting no time. You can see the clock has started, and here we go.
Come on, double quick.
Tak, to mi spadá.
Unsere Fahne ist hier so ein Southern Cross after Florida, ne? Dann läuft die AGL, die hat auch einen Southern Cross. Wir gehen jetzt erst auf Punkt B. Lassen den Punkt B erstmal hinter uns. Macht alles die 20. Die nimmt ein.
You hear Slaughter talking in the background.
zu gehen, also da wo die Flussüberquerung ist.
And the units are splitting off. That appears to be the Floridians going that way. Alabama German Legion going this way. Let's follow James Ryan and that flag. Let's see what kind of trouble they can get into. Good numbers for the Alabama German Legion this weekend. Always nice to see. This was for a long time the largest unit in the UEC every single weekend. And as you can see, they are still large and in charge.
Dönerbude für James.
You can see probably the Floridians in the background there coming through. And the Confederates already making good progress across the creek. And it's the Floridians.
Yeah, just
I can report it, so it's no problem.
But that's like that's rare from
Now
here.
they're
Yes.
able-
Lo vamos a ver.
they will-
A lot of running in this game. You see, points of contention are going down. They're looking for the ford. Firing at will. They have engaged the enemy. Oh, and they're on this side of the creek. Here we go. An advanced force of Union. The Serpent Brigade, no surprise here. 51st New York, you see Captain Ulte. Oh man, these guys, a lot of men here. And they're wearing the colors of the 14th Brooklyn. Oh my God, and a brutal fire from the Confederates. Serpents are dropping. Ooh, 2 men with 1 bullet. And they're gonna get the hell out of here. I do not blame them for that. So the advanced position not paying off for the 51st. Brave, no doubt. But they got smashed in by at least 2 Confederate regiments. But we got more Yankee movement coming across the field. That's the 6th New York. Sergeant Patterson in the vanguard. Oh, and again, just a hail of lead coming from the Confederate forces. He does have support. 88th New York, the Irish. And you can see the Confederates do have 2 of 3. Oh, and here come the German Corps. As soon as the Confederates get the flag at the pole, the Union's going to come to try to take it away. Cowboy pulling that flag down as we speak. Here comes James Joker. Do the Confederates realize that they've been flanked here? Looks like they're up on the water for now. And well played by Captain Stone. And the German Corps, and he's got support coming in. To his left, they've neutralized it. That should get the Confederates' attention. And the pole is going to get redressed with a Union flag. Lost German souls. This seems to be his job, getting those flags up the pole. And as the pressure from the Confederate front starts to slacken, they're going to come back this way, but I think the Union's going to get this. And they have. So back and forth already, but you can see the Union already bleeding pretty badly, that blue line fading away. And how long can the German Corps hold in this open field now that they've secured the point? looking behind him. That's Union coming in behind him. Confederates still flanking around. A lot of action here up near the water as the Confederates once again drive the Union across the creek. We still have more in the woods trying to get around the flank. 5th Ohio, German Corps, trying to find their men up by the point of contention. And they're going to have a lot of company here. You can see the Confederates starting to come around on the flank. Alabama, German Legion. And Alabama going to take it from 2 regiments right now. And they're going to clear out. So a nice stand by the New Yorkers. But man, the German Corps really taking a lot of heat here. Still a pretty good number of men though. Ooh. Getting thinner by the second, however.
Ihr seht sie links vom Wagen, Jungs, gleich.
Nachladen, Information.
Durchhalte. Zurück, hinter euch ist Union. Reinhalten.
Oh.
Zurück, retreat zum Wagen.
Oh, that poor bastard took it in the top shoulder. Can't put a tourniquet on that one. And you can see the Confederates pushed the Union across the creek and then turned around on those Union that are going to be now trapped on the wrong side of the water. 3rd Alabama. Captain Williamson. Throwing lead across the creek. Quite effective, as you can see. The Union's going to need a better plan to get across that creek. 2nd Corps, 4th New Jersey's here. 14th Louisiana. Well, as far as the points of contention go, the Confederates are going to have 2 of them on this side of the creek, kinda. C looks pretty secure, but B is still a problem. They're going to have to push these Union guys out of the way, and here comes Jumbo to do it. Well, he's dead. Here comes Canada to do it. 20th Georgia. Oh, and they got a brave lad. 1st Lieutenant Adams tried to get it off the pole, couldn't do it. Here comes Canada. Problem is they got to have their back to the Union when they do so. That's a dangerous job. You can see John Wilkes Booth, 1st Lieutenant, pulling that brag off the pole. And Goose, you guys saw him in the chat just earlier, putting his life on the line, and here comes the 8th Florida to help. Meat shields, you heard him. That's what we call them. And the Union, even though they're so close to this point of contention, they can't really do much about it right now, watching the Confederates take their flag off the pole. And you can see the Union knew they were outgunned, and they're falling back from that position. I imagine they'll circle around to C, since they are cut off from their compatriots. Man, a lot of Confederates here. They don't seem interested in crossing the creek. Why would they? They have 2 points of contention on this side. I'm going to give that an advantage to the Confederates in this one. You can see we have more action up close. 56 Virginia, they're slaughtering the boys. And the Union having to continue to fall back to safety. They still have flags, so they will get reinforcements on this side of the creek. So it's not desperation at this point, but here we go. More Confederate attacks. 8th Florida on the move with the bayonet. Here we go. German Corps. You see the German Corps calm under pressure. They don't break easy. But they are running, and Florida has flushed them out. The flag is on the ground. You hear Hogg congratulating the men. So Florida taking out the biggest part of the Union threat on this side. We still have a pocket over here. Those are the New Yorkers, the 6th and the 88. Dangerous spot to be in once the Confederates know where you are. And you can see them kind of getting reformed, starting to come this way. Going to be a lot of letters postmarked to New York mothers after this one. Heavy fire.
Flag run now.
And you can hear the excitement in the men's voices as the Confederates pour in. Here they come. 8th Alabama, German Legion. And they're going to run them all the way back to Washington. Truslow and the men still pushing the guys all the way off the map. And it was a hard-fought victory, but the Confederates have done it. They've cleared this side of the creek. Now they just got to get back over here and defend the openings. And the Union not going to let them do it. 51st New York still pushing to gain a foothold with the 4th New Jersey. And the 14th Louisiana as well. Some heavy lifting for the boys in blue here. They've done it, but they know that Confederate counterattack is going to come any moment now. Trying to be prepared. They still have a pocket of Confederates right in front of them. 20th Georgia holding the floodgates closed until more help can arrive. Will the help be on the way? Man, these Confederates are kind of spread out right now. 20th Georgia a little bit on their own. They do have a little support here. That's 8th Georgia, Major Knight. Now, these guys change names like people change socks. So not sure. I can't remember who Knight was running before. There's Taw Gray. This looks like maybe, you know, Taw's good about helping units get together. So it looks like his Shenandoah guys. 7th Tennessee's in there. Sergeant Goat. Sergeant Major Carson as well. And more Unions starting to pour in to the Confederate weak points. Let's see if the CSA can get up here and cause some trouble. They're starting to arrive now. You can see them in the background. 8th Florida. And you hear them. They're coming straight in with the bayonet. No waiting around. Oh, a deadly fire. We'll go with them through the smoke. John Beck taking multiple wounds before he goes down. See Captain Fritz just walking through the mayhem with his sword on his shoulder. And it took them a while to get here, but they've done it. The Confederates are now pushing the Union back into the water. Still more Yankees here, but man, the Confederates are just flooding in. 20th Georgia, they saw the opportunity and they took it. You don't have to tell them twice. So a pretty commanding position right now for the Confederates, and we got more Unions still on this side of the creek. New Yorkers, 88th and the 6th, they're going to pour in to the 56th Virginia, or what's left of them. Yeah, massive tree.
Are those friendlies across the river?
You ain't got to worry about across the river. You got them coming around the tree. Alabama, German Legion. Man, they are on fire today. Yeah, they should be. They got James Ryan carrying the flag. They're still trying to come across. You see them fording the creek. German Corps back in action. 5th Ohio leading the way. Hey, Ludwig. And they're probably just happy they're alive on this side of the creek right now. They do have some friends up here, not many. German Corps, they are trying to hold the road. See Jack Stone there. He wants to get them back to that flagpole. Brave man. Find a hole, punch your way through. That's exactly what the German Corps just did. Confederates trying hard to hold that position, and they still squeaked right through, and they're going to go back for that point. We'll go with them. Throw your flags out in the chat. They're free. Tell me who you think's going to win this one. See the guys, that is a long run over open ground, but pretty invisible to the enemy right now. And lost German soul. He's going to take that thing off the pole again. A rerun of what we just saw. And the Confederates now, every time they seem to spread out to hold those fords, they're leaving a lot of room back here. Look at that. Some high ground over there. So they'll get the message here. Oh, they already got it. Here they come. Two Confederate regiments coming in. One of them with the bayonet. 83rd Pennsylvania. First Lieutenant Tank. And here come the 3rd Alabama, going to finish the job. But the German Corps did half their job. They did neutralize that point of contention, although they are already engaged and bleeding fast. 21 minutes left in the match. Confederates have a commanding lead in this one early. About halfway through, so to speak. And as you can see, the Confederates now holding a tight position along the creek. Union going to have a tough time trying to get over the water. Let's go with them. 52nd New York. John Beck out in the lead. There's Andrew Walsh. Impling is here. Vermweg. And he's looking to see if there's a safe spot, and there's not one. It's going to be a bloody crossing no matter where you try to do it. I wonder if you can get all the way to the bridge over there. I seem to doubt it. I don't know. Maybe you can. Nah, it's going to be off the edge, yeah. But this is in, so let's see. Oh, man, you could, but boy, you're going to have to leg it across. No, it ends for the Union way over here. Okay, yeah, the Union's not going to be able to do that. So the bridge is out of bounds. And you can see they're going to be shooting across the creek here for a minute. Everybody trying to conserve tickets. But with 2 points of contention in the hands of the Confederates, it's going to be a long day for the Union. You can see Venom, ulti here. Zerberos.
Test the heads.
There's Noah.
Fire.
And you can try to conserve tickets all day long, but I'll tell you, with that, with those points of contention, it'll kill you every time. Now the Union taking losses. Confederates still hanging on to battle ready, and we're more than halfway through this match, and the Confederates are trying to take it home. see we do have some Union over here. But it looks like just scouts at this point. They're kind of almost out of bounds. A couple lost Ohioans. And we do have some Union movement close to the banks here. Are they going to be able to get across?
Yeah, all right.
So New Yorkers, they thought better of it. But now, as you can see, not a whole lot of Union on that side of the creek, where 2 of the 3 points of contention are. And you're not safe over here either. You see the gunfire still coming in.
88, Madam 5, you see a target, shoot at it.
Alright, into the 5.
Targets. 1 tick right is east, southeast.
So we do have Union movement up at the top. This might be German Corps. And it is. They're going to try to do that northern route. This is pretty smart, but... Well, he's worming them back around. Not sure where they're going. I don't even know if they can get across at that point. A couple of them did, obviously. Confederates putting a heavy presence on the bank of the Antietam here. These guys are so good. Look, they already see him trying to do it.
They can cross there. I'm fucking pissed.
I don't think they can.
I think that's the end patch of the map.
Yeah, I think we tested it and there should be a command. If not, then
Yeah, you hear them talking about the same thing I was talking about. They're concerned that they might be able to cross that bridge, but Rich is right. They can't do it. I don't think you can run fast enough to cover enough ground to get across over there. If they could get across, though, it is fair game on the other side. See the 4th New Jersey and the 14th Louisiana hanging out together today. And here they go. Couldn't go around that side. They're going to try it right down the middle, and this is going to be hard to pull off for the German Corps. See, they have pretty good ground here, pretty good concealment in this little bowl of thickets, but will it help? You see, they're pretty hidden right here. The smoke will give them away, but it's hard to find a target. A lot of these rounds may go over their head. You see a few of them hitting their targets there. They're starting to zero in on them. So that's 3 volleys they've been able to get off, so that's working well. Leave it to Jack Stone to find some great cover on the game. He's no rookie. You see the Confederates pulling back just a bit, but still guarding those positions. And the Union really don't have an answer for it at this point. Halfway down taking losses. Confederates still at battle ready. Oh boy, there you go. Confederates now engaged. The Union, however, taking losses.
behind there. That's why we cannot hit on that one.
Ah, he finally figured it out. And that's going to cost them some tickets when they start bringing those barrels down.
You could actually bait them into crossing.
Maybe. They're
Yeah,
kneeling.
ready?
Kneel, take a knee, Blackwood.
Skirmishers still open up on us though.
Aim while kneeled.
Trying to put the men on level ground with the enemy. And Jack Stone's still here. That last volley must have hit some marks because you can hear him falling back. This is a nice little area. Look, they've got like a little trench here. A really good spot. I never even knew that was there. I don't think Confederates did either. But, long story short, it did not help them. Confederates still hold this side of the creek. Got more Unions still trying to probe. 52nd New York. Oof. And if you can stay concealed over here, you might have an opportunity. Oof. And, whoop, I lost sound. This damn card. You can see the Union trying to come across now. It's going to be the 6th Louisiana, 14th Louisiana, and the 4th New Jersey. Just going right into the hammer. Oh my God, and you can see him paying the price. Not an option unless you bring them all, and that looks to be exactly what they're doing. Wow, look at this crossing. And now the Union is breaking. What else are you going to do? Quite a challenge if you're playing Union to go into this defended position with Confederates. Because they're just going to counterattack you and push you right back into the water. That's what they've done multiple times already, but here more Union coming across. This is what you got to do. Constant pressure. Here we go. German Corps. It just takes so long to get across that water and not so long for the mini ball to find you halfway across. Flagman thought better of it halfway. Scorpion thought he better get back to his side. Oh, well, he made it. Flag's still in the water. And there's another American flag here. They're just depositing their flags everywhere. Jumbo finishing up on his own. Well, if you want to bait them across, one way to do it is by leaving their flags where they can see it. That was probably the best opportunity that the Union was going to get. They may be able to put another few of those together. We still have almost 10 minutes left in the match. But the way that that breaking is bleeding so fast, they're going to be on final push here very, very quickly, and it's not going to bode well for them. So another dominating performance by the Confederates.
In alla bases.
I can see 2 bodies on the right.
Some you don't want to see is 8th Florida lined up next to 20th Georgia, I'll tell you that. Deadly, deadly fire from this sector.
Fire! Hello. Far side, left side.
See the red pins.
And the Confederates just doing all they can to fight off boredom. It doesn't take a lot to defend this position. Here they come, trying to get that flag. That's lost German soul. Of course it is. Brave man. He's still getting shot at. Oh, won't be safe till he gets home in his bed. Still, the Confederates hold this side of the creek from the Union. What are they going to do? What kind of plan can the Union come up with to dislodge this incredible Confederate defensive position?
Coming down, boys.
Here, I'll scout.
Here's some of the boys getting frustrated. They're trying to find something on the left-hand side.
There should be near.
Good. Southeast.
Yeah, it should be near there. I don't believe there is any.
I think it should be a bit further east.
Let's move a bit further.
And this is what they did in real life. If they couldn't find an easy crossing, they tried to find another one. Rodman at Antietam went all the way around to Snavely's Ford to get around.
It's a line, it's a line, form it's a line, it's a line, it's a line. Shift to the left.
Company, ready?
Serpents, man, you want to talk about large and in charge. These boys always bring the numbers. Love to see it. 51st New York, one of the best units in Warbright. You can see all the bullets hitting right in front of them and a few hitting their mark. It won't take long for the Confederates to zero in on them. I heard a charge. It's the German Corps. Here they go. Maybe they'll bring some boys with them. Let's go with them ourselves. All right, your mama, boy. As they wade across the creek. Oh, half of their number going down in one volley. Some of the men making it to dry land. How long will that last? And you can see just a wall of Confederates awaiting. Third Alabama, 8th Florida, 20th Georgia. The counterattacks, my God. I just don't know what the Union could possibly do to get this to swing in their favor, except something like that. Draw half the guys away and then punch hard. They did the drawing, but I don't see any punching. Not a lot of guys left to do it. Man, what an incredible defensive position. Enjoy this map, boys, because we may never see this one again. Last stand. Although the Union's still holding out, 5 minutes left in the match before we go to last stand. But it has not really been close. Union tried to make an early push and had some success, but the Confederates slammed the door on them, and they have not been able to do much since. It's not from a lack of trying. They keep trying to penetrate. Oh my gosh, here we go. Lee's invading the north, and it starts with the Alabama German Legion. And they're going to come across the creek. They can smell blood in the water, literally, and the 5th Ohio is going to be destroyed. See Harson and some of the boys running for their lives, but... Oh, took a knife in the back. And they just ran up on these Yankees. They didn't even see him. 52nd New York. Didn't even know the Union or the Confederates were here. Can't blame them. They shouldn't be here. See, John Beck is going to do it with a pistol. And the Confederates lose steam. Oh, man. More. Oh, my God. The whole Confederate army is coming across. This is amazing. Look at the cooperation between these units. This looks like a real army. Man, I got a nerd boner right now. You can't even imagine. Look at this. You will never see this on a pub match, and if you do, it's completely accidental. But it's no accident here. These Confederates know they want to win this thing right now. And the 20th Georgia is in the vanguard. They are going straight for that last point of contention. Let's go with them. See a poor Union guard back here. He does not have long to live. A new recruit.
I was looking for New Jersey, but apparently I ran into you guys.
Oh, poor bastard. Well, he wasn't killed by the Georgians. But he was killed, and you see Jumbo's just like, let's get this down, get that up, and get the hell out of here. 2 minutes left, and the Confederates trying to put the nail in the coffin. What a blast. Krimpa pushing that flag at the pole, and they will have all 3 points of contention. Oh, man, that artillery is deadly. They were lining up for this. Probably the only Union prepared for it.
Shoot those cannons! I just spawned and died.
But they're about to get it. And you're going to see the 20th Georgia pull out as soon as they do, I imagine. We got more Confederates coming this way, though. Wow. The counterattack, 2:56 left. They actually extended the length of the match here. But it's kind of a pride thing at this point. I don't know if it's necessary to rub the Union's nose in it, but man, oh man, look at all the Confederates. With that last stand, they're not going to get a lot of reinforcements. It's just about over. You can see the Union's got a little bit back there, but they're trying it with a long-range musket, and they've only got less than 2.5 minutes before it's over. And Confederates still pushing up. They're going to hit their limit soon. 3rd Alabama getting into position to defend this last point of contention against the last Union assault, and here it comes. It's going to be the German Corps. Oh, man, running into a wall of lead. And just incredible, the number of Confederates here this late in the match. You can see this brave lad charging, but it didn't last. Here come the rest of them with the bayonet. This is going to be it. Man. I'll say it again. What a dominating performance by the CSA in this one. Wow. Well, congratulations to the Confederates. A well-fought victory. Union had a chance. They got there early, but once they got pushed across the creek, they just couldn't get back over there. And man, oh man, tough day for the Union. Just not a lot of ways across that creek. All right, well, if you enjoyed that one, hit that like button. Consider subscribing. Until next time, my name's Joehova, and I'll catch you later. Goodbye. And for those of you in the stream, we'll be going to the second match here. Excuse me. Here in a few moments, so get a snack, take a bathroom break. We'll be back shortly. A great match indeed. You know what? I think this is a skirmish. So why don't we get in with the 20th New York? The Black Hats. Right. Yeah, we're changing over. So, gonna go to a skirmish map. Hey Goose, subscribed at tier 1. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate the help. All pennies go back into the hopper, and we add to the channel. I want to do cool things for you guys too, and it's just, man, work has been busy. And I'm kind of curious of how many of you actually give a shit about the history, because I'm putting this 3D animation together and trying to tell good stories, but I'm also trying not to rush it because I have a tendency to do that, and I'm never happy with it. So I want to flush something out that's cool. You know, the first one's going to be Truman Seymour's attack from the East Woods to start with, and that's going to incorporate some of Lawton's guys as well as Walker's guys. So that'll be the first one. We're working on the animations now. All right, let's wear Yankee blue today, shall we? Oh, we're just on the setup map. Yeah, here we go. We'll start it up.
After their victory at South Mountain, Union General McClellan with his Army of the Potomac was close on the heels of Confederate Generals Longstreet and Hill as they quickly retreated across Antietam Creek to set up a defensive line. After Union General Hooker crossed with the 1st Corps, it was up to 2 regiments of Pennsylvanians to find and probe Lee's vulnerable left flank. When darkness finally ended the brief skirmish, Union troops had pushed the Confederate forces away from the East Woods, but both armies could barely sleep as skirmishing fire continued throughout the night. As the next morning dawned, however, the Confederate and Union troops stirred from their slumber for the action to come. The unending skirmish fire erupted further into proper battle as lines of infantry and batteries of artillery added to the cacophony. Just west of the East Woods lies the cornfield owned by the Miller family, and by 6 o'clock on the morning of the 17th, the veteran troops of the Union Iron Brigade would advance from the North Woods and through the cornfield into the open fields to their south, right into a withering fire.
A withering fire. Oh, I can't pick Michigan living in Ohio. That would be no bueno. Where are we? This looks like east or west. This looks like West Woods to me. Excuse me. Yep, West Woods. Boy, this is going to be a confusing mess. So historically in the West Woods, you're going to have, excuse me, you're going to have Sedgwick's division of the 2nd Corps. I think it was the 2nd Division. They attack across. Oh yeah, I'm trying to do this as spectator. I'm carrying a musket. So I won't be able to do much of the history, but you can see the Mooma farm behind us. The Dunker Church would be over to my right over there, and the cornfield is that way. So this is Sedgwick's guys coming into the West Woods, and they made it all the way to modern-day 65, but they were smashed in by a Confederate counterattack coming from the West Woods. So I'm with, right now, with the New Yorkers. Go see if we can't find the serpents here. How do you find the serpents on the field? Look for the biggest unit. Shenandoah boys. No, that's Serpent Brigade. Here they are.
Joehova, the man, the myth, the legend.
Okay.
Hello, sir. Permission to join the ranks.
Hell yeah, step in, my friend.
Ah, thank you.
Join if you want. No worries at all.
Na, zeig doch mal mit dem Finger auf mich.
Das ist echt so marschiert,
Yo, you wanna make space for our good friend Joehova?
Okay.
Grazie. Huzzah!
We've got to be good. We've got to act good. We've got to do a lot of killing now since Jehovah's here. We should be showing us a bad example.
Oh, these boys do a lot of killing when I'm here or not. I can assure you of that. So it should be fun, and we'll get started here in 2 minutes. So you need to go to the bathroom, smoke a stogie, or get a snack of some kind. Now's the time to do it. See Ulti there marching around with his sword. That's the captain. That's who we're following, him and Venom. Of course, I'm just a private in the ranks. I'm going to follow anybody's command who decides to give one. Purple Savannah. 5, salute.
I saw you make some Confederate jelly on the end of that.
Oh, I heard Confederate jelly. Private Rickster. Got Benjo right next to me. Hey, Benjo, what's up, man? Private Noah here. Assumed Carcass. Yeah.
It did it to me earlier.
Private Erectile. A lot of great names. Redmond, Franz, Morty.
Hello, Carcass. How are you enjoying the UEC so far? You having a good time?
Last game was a massacre.
It is a massacre, but this is what the UEC is about. A lot of massacres.
See that, man? That's good leadership. Ulti coming in, talking to his new guys. Showing the love.
Let's give them all a knuckle sandwich at the enemy team, eh? Leave them a bit of a bruise.
Do we have the other regiments? Do they have buck and ball? No.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah, they have, man.
We don't. We got the 55 and the 61. I think it's the same for the other one. I think the other one's an Enfield.
Hey Goose, thanks for the friend request. You will get a friend after the game. I will make sure to do that for you, brother. Thanks for being here. And for subbing, man. Faux show. I was to say, I thought I heard double quick. And we're off. Let's see if we can help these New Yorkers win the battle. If I can get over the fence.
That's good.
And you can see the snake as it winds its way through. And we're at the quick time. And you can see why it was so easy for the Confederates to outflank and destroy the Union in the West Woods. Hard to see. Double quick order, I heard, but it may not be from us. A lot of commands going. It's hard to tell who's talking to who sometimes. I got your back, Benjo.
I give that 10 out of 10.
And LT is a connoisseur, huh?
Forward, double quick.
And you can see we already have fire coming in on our left. About to be in action. Yes, sir.
Flagge voraus.
Well, that's a way to start the battle. Just have them out just in case, because the enemy could pop out of anywhere at any time. And we've hit the edge. Get us back in, ulti. Uh-oh. I don't know, we're gonna make it. Oh, we did. Woo!
Hold. Hold.
Oh. I hear Kibo.
Hold fire.
Wait.
Fire. Ready. Fire.
That had to have had some effect.
He's going home with round trousers.
Right, fix these lines.
Quick time, right, right.
Forward, quick time, gun right.
Forward, quick time, gun right.
Forward, gun right.
Wait, return.
We're seeing roundabout straighter than this line.
That is good, we should be on the cruise for it.
Hello there. On the left of the truck,
away, sir.
Company hold.
Oh. Who the fuck is that guy running off to, eh?
That's 1 point.
50 seconds.
See him now forming up. Just watching him forming up.
We've got an enemy
Red man
flag
left in the
leaving
line.
me.
The Irish League
Forward,
is just
gun
forming.
right.
Forward, gun right.
March.
Flag southeast.
Yeah, that's the spawn point. 50-second, keep an eye out to your right though.
Man, these guys are so good at what they do. It's always fun to watch.
Stand in front of us.
And you can see why these lines would get broken up during battles, having to go around all these obstacles.
Are we coming ready?
Ready?
Can't believe I survived that first round. So many bullets coming in and around me.
Yeah, but in front and east.
Lieutenant, that's you.
Yep.
But the fire has slackened, so we had to have some effect. We have some to the right oblique.
Pull back.
You don't have to tell me twice. Oh, shot in the back. Don't tell my daddy they shot me in the back. First time chat. Shandy 38, do it. Hey, with the 6th New York. Welcome, brother.
Yep.
Thanks for being here. Oh, Moscow Man, I didn't see you there either. Let's go New York. Go bite their uncles and fuck their ankles. Oh, boy. Speaking of those New Yorkers, here we are amongst them.
Ready! Hey!
Gotta reload, sir.
Back!
Oh my god. They are right here, bro. Oh shit. I'm not gonna be able to do it. Ah, I couldn't. I didn't have time to even put a bayonet on, so sorry about that. I didn't realize they were so close I had to put it on first.
Oh shit! Did I?
Hey.
Woods are certainly nasty.
I think so. Come on, boys. Hey, we're here. Any?
Friendly.
We got carried away a little bit.
Oh shit! Oh shit! You are. There's a rebel. I think they're dead.
Yeah, we're alive.
Damn it! I just killed a man that I didn't.
Be retreating it. Coming towards us.
Oh boy. Okay, we're in a good spot. And back with the serpents again.
There he is.
They're already loaded. They might get out of here before I get a chance to get my loads in. Yes, sir. Need that bayonet.
That's Joehova.
Hello.
Hello. Have fun.
Got a traffic jam at the fence here. Let me over.
Got to keep close on this map.
In search of the enemy. We are not alone. Have some support to our right.
They're straight in front of us. There's a skirmish unit. See them?
Keep an eye ready.
Ready. Hey. Don't shoot the friendlies. Fire.
And with this many men so close together, that does have an effect, although those bullets are coming in sideways. We may be flanked. Not my concern. I'm an infantryman.
Make it right hook, right face, double quick forward.
Whoa, got us out of there just in time. Ran into the wrong line.
Enemies left, friendlies left, southeast. Yeah, the friendlies. Alright, for your jersey, charge bayonet, let's go. Charge bayonet towards the top. First lieutenant.
Dodging in here.
Bayonet.
88, bayonet. Double boys.
Going in with the New Yorkers and the bayonet.
Charge!
Oh man, where are you running from? Well, that's a huzzah. Uh-oh. Everything just froze. Do we have a... Oh man, server crash. Look at this. Is your nose itchy, sir? Scratchy, scratchy, scratchy. Well, everything is frozen, and that might be the end of the stream. All right, guys. Well, thank you guys for being here. I do appreciate it. We'll come back next weekend for another stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, my name is Joehova, and I'll catch you later. Goodbye. Hey, also, if you guys don't have Grand Tactician Civil War, you should check it out. They just put out a DLC called Whiskey and Lemons and Whiskey, or Whiskey and Lemons. And you get to have a career mode as a officer. So pretty fun so far. That's what I'm going to go back and play a little bit more of that. If you're going to see more streaming, let me know. Hey, thank you guys for being here. Love the 6th New York. Want to see more of you guys around, so love to see you popping in the chat. Thanks for letting me join you guys today as well. Hey, Corporal Savannah. Yeah, I saw you. I saw you there. All right. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. You know what? While we're here, somebody else might do this. Let's do this. Let's see if we can raid somebody. You guys want to raid somebody? It looks like Lost German Soul's the only one we can do it to. Let's do it. Thank you guys for being here. Make sure to pop in there and tell Lost German Soul I said hello. And we are raiding.